Mr. Speaker, I stand here today as a distraught father and grandfather. I stand here with parents in Abbotsford who are deeply concerned about sexually graphic and explicit content available in certain fictional books within our public school libraries to children as young as 11 years of age. Mr. Speaker, I would ask that the House brace themselves for the following words from one such book called Elenor Park, and I quote, "I know you're a slut, you smell like cum, nothing but a bitch and heat."
Member,
end quote.
Member, please do not use that kind of language.
I apologize, Mr. Speaker, and I actually would retract those words. Mr. Speaker, this language is deeply disturbing. As a grandfather, it shakes me to the core when I imagine that children could be exposed to this deeply disturbing, degrading language in British Columbia Public Schools libraries. Mr. Speaker, will this NDP Premier please answer to concerned parents, grandparents, and families in Abbotsford and throughout this province, why is the sexually explicit book Elenor Park and others like it available in British Columbia public schools for children as young as 11 years of age?
Of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to say, not just as a Minister of Education, but also as a parent, that our schools are places which are, we want to make it, they are spaces which are safe, inclusive, and welcoming for all students. And the teachers are using resources that are age appropriate, audience appropriate, to give those values, give those teachings that are so important to create those welcoming environments. So I just want to reiterate this, Mr. Speaker, that the resources that teachers are imparting, that teachers are teaching, are age appropriate and they are audience appropriate.
Party House Leader supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm asking as a parent, as a grandparent, to the Premier, to the Minister, if the words I just read were inappropriate and unacceptable and clearly disturbing to this House, how is it that those same words are appropriate to be read by a 6th grader as young as 11 years of old in our public system? How were those words safe and inclusive?
Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I cannot comment on the particular books that the member is mentioning, but I can talk as a parent whose children are going to the public school system, who have gone through the public school system, and I have never encountered anything inappropriate being taught to my children. And I take such pride in our public education system. I am so proud of the teachers who are working every day. I, in fact, raise my hands to all the work that is happening in our schools. Our schools are very diverse places, Mr. Speaker, and as leaders, as school leaders, it is our responsibility that we respect that diversity and we are making our schools as safe as possible.